guys, it's your girl Frida, Diary of a Petite Girl. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of watching my video or tuning into this channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit your like button, and turn on your notification button. That way you can get alerted when I have new content out. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your time, your energy. I greatly appreciate all your support. Anyways, today's video I'm going to be talking about the time that I quit nursing school. Yes, I did. I know I am a Nigerian, and yes, I quit nursing school. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Story. Once upon a time. Anyways, when I first came to the United States, the main idea was to go ahead and do nursing school because I was told that, that's what everybody that comes here do. If you want to succeed, you go to nursing school and that's how you make all the money, blah 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 blah, yum. But anyways, the educational foundation that I had back home kind of limited me in the sense that from a very early, well, not early age, but from SS1, which is like grade 10, you already kind of figure out what you wanted to do with your life, and they were guiding you towards that part. Meaning, when I was in SS1, I was leaning towards the arts. I was going to do law, and so that was what I was going to do. So I only took like art classes. I never took any science classes like biology. Well, I think I did like general biology, but I didn't do chemistry, I didn't do physics, calculus. Hell no, I did not do all of that. So when I came here, I was like, they were like, you're going to do nursing. I was like, okay, sure, I guess I can try. So I started taking like my regular prerequisites, and honestly I was doing well. I wasn't doing that bad, like, although it was kind of a challenge for me because then again, like I said, I did not have any foundation in any of these classes. But I was like, once I put my mind to something, I'll do it. But I noticed that I did not really have that interest, or like I was not passionate about being a nurse. It wasn't something I wanted to do. So I was like, but I kept doing it because this is what the folks wanted. They know what's best for you. This is what you're supposed to do. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And I kept doing it. And like after like a year and like almost 2 years into like the prerequisites for the nursing program, I was like, I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it. I cannot do this anymore. Like, I don't know what I want to do, but I know it's definitely not nursing. I didn't understand why I couldn't do law, but from what I was told, being woman, being black, and you're African, blah 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 blah, you have the odds stacked against you. Even if you studied law, it'll be hard to practice here. Not just practice here, we had to get like a really good job, like where you can like basically enjoy that degree that you suffered or slaved so much to get. And like the easiest way out was nursing. That was like the go-to for anyone that came here. I didn't understand why I had to go through that route. Like, I can do something else. Why can't I study something else that I will like, that I will enjoy? Must I be a nurse? Is it a first to be a nurse? Is it my first to be a nurse? I don't want to be a nurse. So anyways, I told my parents that, you know what, this nursing thing is not for me. I can't do it. They're like, so what do you want to do? I did not know what I wanted to do. Do you know how you sound when you're telling your parents, okay, this is not what I don't want to do this, but you don't know what you want to do? This is how I must have, like they must have seen. Are you okay? Because if you're going to tell your parents that you don't want to study nursing anymore, then you have to have like a game plan, and Frida did not have a game plan. So I could not defend the idea of not studying nursing, so I had to continue. So I not continued studying the nursing against my own wish and against my own will. But eventually I was like, you know what? I don't know what I want to do, but I know it's not nursing, and I not do this anymore. And I changed my major. I made a switch. I was like, I'm gonna study psychology. Psychology seems like a wonderful degree to study. honestly, I feel like I was looking for an easy way out, and that's not what I should have been doing. But I was like, I'm going to study psychology. I'm going to be a psychologist. I'm going to take the degree to the highest level, study, get a master's, get a doctorate. I was going to do industrial organizational psychology. So basically, I would not teach psychology, but I would work in like big corporate organizations and help them, work better. That was the plan. I was like, who is a psychologist that earns more money? That's what I want to do. And it was industrial psychology, and I was going to do that. But then I'm like, Frida, is this really what you want to do with your life? And like, I was still trying to figure myself out. So I took a break, because I was like, why spend money on classes and all of this on something that you're not even sure about? So I was like, okay, I'm going to take a break and rethink and figure out what you want to do with your life. So during my hiatus, my break, I started this job, a full-time job at a company where I was a patient care representative. So I was like, okay, this is not that bad. They were doing like basic administrative stuff, and like just helping people like get the things that they need. It made me feel, I'm like, okay, like this is something I could do, with my life. Like, I want to help people. I just did not want to be a nurse, because I cannot be in a hospital. I cannot stand blood. And I feel like for you to be a nurse, you have to have that passion, because you're going to be dealing with people. You're going to be dealing with all kinds of people. And you have to have that patience. You have to be able to be, I just did not have that passion. And I did not want to make myself regret anything. So I didn't want to do that. But I'm like, okay, but this is something I can do. It is a different like part of health, but it's also part of health, because I figured that I wanted to work in the health field, just not be a nurse. So I applied for a program. It's a Bachelor of Science program with a minor in health administration, because like I wanted to do the admin stuff, just not nursing, and it turned out really well for me. I actually enjoyed it. I actually liked it, and this was a really, really like life-changing moment for me when I decided that this was what I wanted to do, and I actually felt good about it. Like, like I'm like, okay, yes, that moment when this is what you want to do and this is what you want to do with your life. I started the program while working full-time, so I was schooling full-time and working full-time, and luckily for me, the program was an accelerated online program. So it was a Bachelor's of Science in Public Health with a minor in Health Administration. I feel like I said that before, but I'm saying it again. Anyways, to God be the glory. My parents were like, okay, this is something that we can see you doing. Does it bring money? Ego. Yes, it does bring money. It brings in money. It brings in the money, and I feel that passion, and I feel that, will I say satisfaction? I wouldn't say satisfaction, but I would say like that feeling that, okay, yes, I am doing something worthwhile with my time, and I am making an impact on people. Anyways, to God be the glory. I'll be graduating next year, and I hope to get my master's in healthcare administration. Well, a dual master's in healthcare administration and business administration, because I want to give myself an edge in terms of like competitors and like other people that might want the position that I want. I want to stand out. It's a lot, yes, because I hate math, but it's like I said, when I put my mind to something, I accomplish it. Anyways, guys, I believe we have come to another episode of Story Time, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you liked it, and I hope like you're able to look at yourself and think, what I am doing right now, what I'm studying right now, is this what I want to do? Is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? Like, it is one thing to go to school, but it's another thing to be stuck doing that same thing over and over and over again. So look at yourself and think, is this what I want to do with my life? If it is not, brother, sister, change. Figure out what you want to do. Figure out what your passion is. Figure out how to make money with your passion. If I can do it, you can do it too. Why do people say that? It doesn't necessarily mean that you can do it, but if you put your mind to it, I feel like you could. So thank you so much for tuning in to another channel, another session with Frida and the bear. His name is Kimi Cuddles. It's an inside joke. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, and bye bye.